Good evening. It's Thursday, July 25, 2019 here in Cebu City. I'm Sherry Ann Lim, and here's all you need to know in NewsBits tonight. Europol's most wanted sexual offender has been arrested in Cebu City. The suspect is a Filipino from Iligan City. Here's Wenelin Sabalo for the details.
Authorities have arrested Europol's most wanted criminal who has been hunted for producing and selling child sexual exploitation materials on the internet. This suspect was identified as Nilson Siakor Torayno, who was arrested at his rented house in Barangay Luz, Cebu City, where videos depicting children being sexually abused by an adult were seized. The arrest was conducted by the National Bureau of Investigation's Anti-Human Trafficking Division and Philippine National Police's Women and Children Protection Center. Torayno was nabbed last April 12, but his arrest was announced just today. 8 children who were rescued during the operation underwent trauma-informed interventions from the Department of Social Welfare and Development. The operation was also supported by the Philippine Internet Crimes Against Children Center, Australian Federal Police, United Kingdom National Crime Agency, and the International Justice Mission, a non-government organization. NBI's Anti-Human Trafficking Division Chief, Jane Francisco, said Torayno's arrest is a testament of their fight against traffickers. PNP's Women and Children Protection Center Chief William Macaventa said it is disheartening that Europol's most wanted sexual offender is a Filipino. Torayno will face charges for violation of Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act, Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, Anti-Child Pornography Act of 2009, and Child Abuse Law. Wenelin Sabalo, NewsBits Tonight.
A barbecue vendor in Lapu-Lapu City was shot dead by still unidentified perpetrators, while the body of a man was found in Talisay City this morning. Here's Kenneth Torres for the details.
A barbecue vendor in Barangay Bangka, Lapu-Lapu City was shot dead by motorcycle-riding gunmen past 11 Thursday morning. The victim was identified as Richard Malingin Inot from Barangay Bangkal. Initial police investigation revealed that the gunman stopped at Inot's store and shot the victim multiple times. Authorities are still looking into possible motives in the crime. But based on police records, Inot was an ex-convict and was imprisoned in New Bilibid Prison in Muntinlupa for murder. Meanwhile, a body of a man with multiple gunshot wounds was found in Sitio Ilang-Ilang, Barangay Lagtang in Talisay City past 6 in the morning. Authorities are still investigating the incident to determine the motive in the killing and identify the victim. Kenneth Torres, NewsBits Tonight.
More stories in NewsBits Tonight after this short break.
Watch the first ever Visayan Music Awards songwriting competition and catch the 10 finalists perform live, happening this July 27, 2019, Saturday at 7 p.m. at the Oak Ridge Pavilion. See you there!
82 electric bikes or e-bikes have been impounded in less than 2 weeks of operation by authorities in Cebu City. Here's Sheila Gravines for the details.
Since the start of operations last week, the Cebu City Traffic Operations has impounded 82 electric bikes or e-bikes. These e-bikes were apprehended along the roads of C. Padilla, Magallanes, Colon, and Leon Quilat. The operation is part of the clearing efforts of CCTO against vehicles violating traffic rules to ensure road safety. Last week, the Land Transportation Office in Central Visayas said it will seize e-bikes that ply government roads as these are not registered. LTO Central Visayas Director Victor Caindic earlier said there are more than 200 e-bikes running in city streets without registration and insurance. Meanwhile, CCTO's operation also targets habal-habal drivers and other vehicles parking illegally. Since last week, the CCTO has apprehended 82 e-bikes, 44 tricycles, 35 pedicabs, 9 motorcycle units with unprescribed sidecar, locally known as tangkal-tangkal, and 1 public utility jeepney. Most violations committed were illegal parking, driving without license, and no registration. CCTO Officer in Charge Andres Bayarcal urged motorists to follow traffic rules. He is also hoping that their operations will result in smooth flow of traffic. Sheila Gravina's NewsBits tonight.
Here's the latest in sports with Kenneth Torres.
The Cebu Safari and Adventure Park will host a fun run that is expected to be different from other running events in Cebu province. Steve Maniquez, chairman of Cornerstone Group, said the 2019 Safari Fun Run, which will be held on September 15 in Carmen, north of Cebu, will give participants a scenic running experience as it will be held inside and around the vicinity of the adventure park. Hardcore and traditional runners are invited to join, and there will be 4 categories. The running event will offer 21-kilometer and 12-kilometer distances for regular trail runners. The fun runners, on the other hand, will have 5-kilometer and 3-kilometer distances. Organizers are targeting 1,000 participants for the run. The top 3 winners in 21K category will get 10,000 pesos for the first placer, 7,000 for the second, and 3,000 pesos for the third. The 12K top 3 finishers will receive a gift certificate worth 2,000, 1,000, and 500 pesos respectively. There will also be a sponsored raffle draw. Registration fees are pegged at 1,800 pesos for 21K, 1,300 for 12K, 1,000 for 5K, and 800 for 3K. This already covers the parking fee. Kenneth Torres, NewsBits Tonight.
To get the latest, visit www.sunstar.com.ph. Follow us on our YouTube channel and official social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Cherry Ann Lim. Good evening.